Here at Helmuth Ford, customers are not just a number, they are family, and we will treat you like family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
We look forward to seeing you soon at Helmuth Ford in Sigourney.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
You gotta get to the Keswick Tavern this Saturday night for Iowa country artist Mike Bernard from 8 to 11 p.m. Mike plays real country music. You're gonna love what you hear. The KT's calendar is full of fantastic musical acts coming throughout 2026. Make plans now to check out Mike Bernard this Saturday night, starting at 8 o'clock at the Keswick Tavern, 117 South Iron Street in Keswick.
And welcome in. It's time for North Mahaska and EBF basketball here on Steve Shuttler Media Facebook and YouTube, also on the Skunk River Radio Facebook page. We are back at the KC Center. We were just here on Friday for Pekin basketball and back on this Monday for North Mahaska basketball taking on EBF. We'll have the girls' game to start and the boys' game to follow. We do thank our sponsors for making our North Mahaska coverage possible on Steve Shuttler Media and Skunk River Radio. That includes Kelly Stile and Wendell Campbell at State Farm Insurance. They also have our player of the game that we'll pick at the end of each game. We've got Proline Building Company, First State Bank, Oski Dental, Skunk River Radio, Shuttler Insurance Services, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, and Lake Painting all on board. Plus, for tonight, in support of EBF, we've got Fremont Funeral Chapel also on board as a sponsor and a supporter. So a big game atmosphere here tonight. You know, the crowd is filtering in from New Sharon and the Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont area. We've got R.D. Keep on the mic. He's the voice of the Warhawks this basketball season. R.D., you got your stat sheets out in front of you. What are you thinking for tonight's games?
Well, this should be a really good ball game. These two teams, obviously, it's kind of the battle of Highway 63.
Yeah.
With about 20 miles difference between the two schools, and playing here in the Casey Center. We're sitting here high above the court. I've never done a game this high from here. I've always been down on the court, so it's kind of a treat for me as well.
You might get a nosebleed up here, RD.
Possible. But North Mahaska, they come into tonight's contest with an overall mark of 4-3 and 4-2 in South Iowa Cedar League play. The Rockets are 3-6 overall, 2-2 in the South Central Conference. I believe that this is actually a home game for the Rockets. That they were contacted about playing the game up here, so it makes a nice atmosphere. Some of the girls for North Mahaska were actually on this court last year for the state tournament, so they're a little bit familiar with the lay of the land, so to speak. Eddyville was up here a couple years ago, so kind of have to see. North Mahaska averages 48 points a game, while EBF scores about 44. North Mahaska has had a really tough start to the season. 3 of North Mahaska's losses have come to ranked teams, including Montezuma and Linville-Sully in their South Iowa Cedar League play out of Class 1A. And then they lost a tight one to Class 3A PCM. Eddyville is another one of those 3A teams. We're kind of waiting to hear for sure to see who will be our starters this evening. Kind of looks like for North Mahaska to be number 10, Addison Falb. junior guard. Number 14, Allie Style, a senior guard. North Mahaska is going to rely heavily on number 30, Natalia Linder. Just a tremendous athlete, about 6'1", but can jump out of the gym. Her strength is she can get in that passing lane, and she's got such a horizontal move, just tremendous. They will be without the services of Sarah Van Donsler. She went down with an ACL injury just before Christmas time, so she will not be available to them. I'm just kind of looking down here, looking to see who some of the other starters are. Looks like number 50, Jolyn Fogel, a junior center forward. And looks like Carly Lake, junior guard's going to get the start for North Mahaska. For the Rockets of Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, looks like number 5, Kinsey Lobrecht, a sophomore. Number 34, Tegan Harder, she's a junior forward. Number 25, Lainey Batterson, also a junior forward. Kind of checking my numbers here. Number 25, we mentioned her. Number 21, Lacey Taylor, she's a senior forward. These teams are coached by longtime coaches. For North Mahaska, L.E. Moore, he will be going into the Iowa Girls Coaches Hall of Fame this March. And Tony Fenton, long time. He's been coaching the Eddyville girls as long as I've been doing sports, and that's close to 36 years. So
just a little while.
Yes. Without saying, Linder is the leading scorer for North Mahaska, averaging 15 points a ball game. Carly Lake, pretty good from the three-point mark with 11. Eddyville Blakesburg will be looking to Kinsey Lobrecht. She scores 11 points per ball game. And then Lainey Birch and Lacey Taylor each had about 6 points per ball game. So,
and the home team, Eddyville Blacksburg Fremont Rockets.
Eddyville Blacksburg announcer Ed Glenn has started the introductions. I think a key to this ball game tonight, Steve, is going to be, can North Mahaska take advantage of having played here on this floor and in this, obviously not nearly as many people as normally would be here for a state tournament game, but one of the things that I've noticed over my years of covering games here at the arena is sometimes that distance from where you're shooting from, because there's no wall. I mean, the wall, there's no wall here that there is in our home gyms.
It's just a bigger, wide open atmosphere.
Yes, it's a lot. Both of these schools they have walls at the ends, and it is just completely wide open.
Well, we were talking on Friday for the Pekin game that, I mean, you have a decent amount of people here, but it's just a huge space to fill. So it's like you can have a several hundred people here, but it's still not going to sound like much noise. It gets kind of quiet in here.
Flag located over section 120.
We are just about to get started here at Casey Center for North Mahaska, Eddyville, Blakesburg girls basketball. It's kind of a little different setting here, as the entire crowd is on the opposite side we are.
Yes. Yep.
And so behind the Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont bench are the Rocket fans, and behind the North Mahaska bench is the North Mahaska fans. We will also have, I believe, a performance by the North Mahaska state champion dance team at halftime of the boys' game.
I made the mistake on Friday of doing the Pekin dance team at halftime and had their music playing on my video, which got shut down by Facebook for copyright issues. So that was fun.
Linder tips the ball back to Allie Style for North Mahaska. Falb whips it to Lake. Lake works into the middle of for the first 2 points of the ball game. Laney Birch. They swing it inside to Lily Carlson, and she ties the game up at 2-2. Style brings it across the timeline, whips it to the right side over to Addison Falb. Jolyn Fogel comes up top. Style tried to get it into Linder, went off. Looks like Laney Birch got that. But Eddyville turned the ball over. Linder clocks it into Style. Each team with a turnover to start the game. Tried to get it inside. Steal by Laney Batterson. That's the second turnover on North Mahaska.
Should mention that the girls are playing on the G League for the NBA. This is the Iowa Wolves home court.
Carly Lake takes a steal. She gets it off to Linder. Linder drives down. Misses the shot, but is fouled. Tegan Harder with the foul, her first team foul. Linder at the line shooting. And she misses the second one.
She willed that one in.
Yeah. Lily Carlson.
24, late. Carlson at the line.
Linder with the rebound. Off the miss. Foul with the ball at the top. Style gets it inside to Fogel. Fogel comes off. There, Linder's got the rebound. She can't get it to fall. And Birch with the rebound for the Rockets. And Lacey Taylor with a basket. Rockets lead 6-3. 5:25 to play here in the first quarter. Lake around the right side. Tries to put it up. Can't get it, but Style pulls the back out. Here comes Lake down the middle. Goes off to the side. She gets her own rebound. Falb with a shot. Goes off. He was rebounded by Laney Batterson. The Warhawks were able to cause some confusion down in the middle. Still 6-3 in favor of Eddyville. Blakesburg. Style into Linder. Style, she looked like she wanted to take the shot. Then Carly Lake with a three-pointer.
One thing about this arena and this floor is for Pekin at least, one of the Pekin players the other day got confused with what line she was standing behind and launched up an NBA three-pointer.
Yeah. Yeah. There's Lake with a three-point attempt. Goes off. Tracked down. It was tracked down by Lily Carlson, but she couldn't corral it. Foul. Hers goes off the rim. Another three-point shot. Rebound by Carlson. Both teams just kind of trying to figure out how to run things here. Nice move down the right side by Lily Carlson. She's got 6 of the Rockets' 8 points. Style at the top to Fogel. Linder's shot went off, and she just couldn't corral it. Into the Rockets lineup, number 4, Emily Kirby, number 5, Kinsey Lobrecht. Eddyville with the ball across the timeline. Tegan Harder with a shot, rebound by Kinsey Lobrecht.
And that ball went for a ride.
Yeah, clear to the end of the arena. I'd tell you which direction that is, Steve, but once I get in here, I have no idea where north, south, east, or west is. Lobrecht gets it inside to blocked by Fogel. North Mahaska with the basketball. Style at the top of the key. Over to Falb. She goes cross court to Lake. Lake puts up a 3 and puts it in. Gives North Mahaska a 9-8 lead. Linder with a rebound. Falb, missed about an 8-footer. Rebounded by Emily Kirby. She brings it up. Slings it to the left side to Lacey Taylor. Taylor back over to Emily Kirby. And Laney Birch was headed to the basket and was fouled.
Foul's called on number 10, Paul.
That foul was on Addison Falb.
Brooklyn Neelan taking in for the Warhawks.
Eddyville set to Kirby to Lobrecht. Style on a steal. She gets it to Lake. Lake drives left side, puts it in. And Eddyville Blakesburg's calling a timeout. 11-8, 156 to play here in the first.
Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust. Hey, we thank Proline Building Company for being one of our big sponsors here on North Mahaska Basketball on Steve Shetler Media Facebook, YouTube, and Skunk River Radio Facebook. We're back at it at the Casey Center. R.D. Keep has the call.
Eddyville brings the ball up after that timeout. Kirby goes to Lobrecht. Lobrecht back to Kirby. They're wanting to work that right side. Tegan Harder. Carly Lake's there, and it's a race to the basket. She put it up. Scramble on the floor. Rolls out of bounds. I thought Nat got her hand on that. Lobrecht triggers it into Birch. Birch to the left side over to Harder. She spins it back around. Carly Lake there for another steal. She tries to get it to Linder. It was tipped away by Lobrecht, but Lake with a shot. It's coming up short, but Olivia Ridgway was there for the rebound.
Of course, later on, towards the end of the game, we'll be picking our Kelly Style Wendell Campbell State Farm player of the game for this girls' game. So I'd say Carly Lake's off to a good start right now.
Yeah. Linder at the line shooting 2 on the foul on Harder. And she hits the second. Here come the Rockets. Lindsay Akers came in. Ooh, Linder got the steal, but got it tipped away, and Eddyville gets the ball. Here they come again. Tried to get it inside to Lacey Taylor, and it got tipped away by Ridgway. Lake brings the ball up. Oh. Lake tried to get it inside. Ball stolen by Paige Kirby. Lobrecht with the ball, gets it inside. Olivia Ridgway with another rebound. Ridgway tried to get it inside. Stolen by Batterson. Batterson gets it off to Lobrecht. Lobrecht slips. And that's the end of the first quarter. North Mahaska 13. Eddyville Blakesburg 8.
And we'll hear from a couple of our sponsors. Be back with more after this.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. All right, we thank Oski Dental. We thank Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell at State Farm for being sponsors on board. Skunk River Radio brings us our second quarter. We're at the Casey Center, North Mahaska and EBF girls basketball. RD.
All right, Eddyville has the ball to start this second quarter. Lawbrick gets it inside to Lacey Taylor, but she throws it away in front of the North Mahaska bench. Linder's going to trigger it into Style. North Mahaska is going to continue to look to go inside if they can. Style, she takes a three. Off of Laney Batterson of Eddyville, out of bounds. North Mahaska will get another run at it. Gets to Fogel in the top. And Linder could not get it to fall. Another rebound for Batterson. Lawbrecht over to the left side. They bounce it inside. Lake with another steal. Style dribbles around over to Lake. Lake puts up another three. Goes off. Fogel with the rebound. Lake dribbles over to the right side. Falb gets it back to Lake. Lake to Linder. Linder back out to Falb. Oh, rolled down and out. Rebound by Emily Kirby, who gets it to Lawbrecht. Lawbrecht gets it back across. She bounces it inside. And do we have a tie-up? Yes, we do. Lacey Taylor and got caught underneath the trees of Jolyn Fogel and Nat Linder. North Mahaska basketball on the trading possession. Across the center court. Here goes to the left side again. Lake looking. Comes back to Fogel. They try to get it inside. They're double teaming nicely. Stolen by Lily Carlson. Style, she gets a steal back. Gets it to Falb. Falb down, can't get it to fall. Kinsey Lawbrecht brings it across the timeline for the Rockets. 13-8 with just under 6 to play here in the first half. Again, Lake with a steal. She's drives down, puts it off to the right side. Linder caught back out to Falb. Oh, and the obligatory wedgie. We heard them call that yesterday at a college game. Called a wedgie, so now they got to find somebody who's tall enough to get it. Hey, it's in. Does not count. So that goes as a turnover. Eddyville Blakesburg with the basketball. Laney Batterson into Kinsey Lawbrecht. She gets it over to Kirby. Another block by Linder. North Mahaska on the attack. And 3-point basket for Lake. I have her with all of North Mahaska's points.
Really?
Linder with a rebound. Falb on the right side. She comes back up top and gets it off to Linder. Linder whips it out to Lake. She thought about it. Decided to drive in. Lake or into Linder in the middle. Lake drives again and puts the layup in. Extends the North Mahaska lead to 18-8 with 4:20 to play. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years. Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier. Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
All right, we're back at the Casey Center in Des Moines for North Mahaska and EBF basketball. Heading into the second quarter, or we're into the second quarter, I should say. R.D. Keep has the call of the game.
Emily Kirby got it into Lady Birch. She got it down the court. Another held ball. North Mahaska has the ball on that alternating possession. I did some checking at that little break there. Lake has 15 and Linder has 3 free throws. Lake's shot rolled off. Rebound to Lily Carlson. Lainey Birch tries the right side, tries to get it inside. Got tipped away, but then Jolyn Fogel ended up with it. North Mahaska back on the attack. Lake on the left side, back to Jolyn Fogel at the high post. Style moving it around, gets it into Linder. Got a whistle.
Foul is called on number 14, Birch.
Lainey Birch of Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont with the foul. Not a shooting foul. Style whips it into Lake. Rolls off the rim. And Batterson there to clear it. She gets it down to Kirby. Back to Batterson. She gets it tipped away. Kirby. Over to Birch. Birch clear across court to Carlson. Linder with the rebound. Lake takes it over to Falb. She thought about it. She brings up a short jumper. Comes off to Lainey Birch. Birch over to Lobrecht. Lobrecht back over to Carlson. Carlson to Lindsay Akers. She tries to get back inside, and Lake there for the steal. Style tries to get it inside to Linder, but Batterson there to bounce it away, and Linder on a couple rebounds finally got the shot to fall. Just under 2 minutes to play in the half, and North Mahaska just has another steal. There's Linder. Oh, she missed 2. Hadn't looked like Style was going to get an assist, but nice steal by Lindsay Akers. She drives down. Oh, she traveled before she got the shot off. Into the North Mahaska lineup is Brooklyn Medland and Olivia Ridgway. Let's see, he's trying to see who came in. I think maybe Lacey Taylor came back in the ball game. 1:25 to play here in the half. Style gets it off to Lake. Lake makes a drive to the left side. Ridgeway there with the rebound. And a travel.
Yeah, she took one too many steps there. She did a pivot and then kept on turning.
Eddyville with the basketball. Laney Birch brings it across the timeline. She's double teamed by Linder and Style. Linder, a little too much contact. That's her first foul, I believe. 1:06 to play, 20-8 North Mahaska. North Mahaska sitting in a, looks to be a 2-3 zone. And Medlin gets the steal. Here comes Ridgeway. It gets stolen. Rockets on the charge. Birch over to Carlson. Ridgeway with the rebound. Ridgeway up on top. Lake into Taylor, was able to get a block, but Linder got the basket. Style with the steal. 11 seconds to play. There's Linder, just cannot get the ball to fall there. Got to put it up quick. And it didn't fall.
Into the second period.
Eddyville Blakesburg was held scoreless in that second quarter.
Wow. All right, so we go to halftime. North Mahaska with the 22-8 lead. We got about a 10-minute break here at halftime. We'll hear from a bunch of our sponsors and come back with the second half here in a little under 10 minutes here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook and YouTube, and Skunk River Radio Facebook.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
The staff members at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. A ceremony can be anything you wish it to be, simple or elaborate, traditional or unique. No matter how it's tailored, such a ceremony is an important step in recovering from loss. Let the staff at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa help you in your time of need.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and we play all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com. Download the app with Apple and Android devices or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio. Online radio for Southeast Iowa.
Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
Hey, we're back here at the Casey's Center. We're just seconds away from the third quarter. We thank all of our sponsors on board for North Mahaska basketball. That includes Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell at State Farm Insurance. They've also got our player of the game, Proline Building Company, First State Bank, Oski Dental, Skunk River Radio, Shuttler Insurance Services, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, Lake Painting, and tonight we've also got Fremont Funeral Chapel on board on behalf of EBF. RD Keep has the call of the game. RD, what are your thoughts heading into this second half?
Well, North Mahaska is just slowly pulling away. They held the Rockets scoreless in that second quarter. Turnovers certainly are not helping either team. And as I say that, Eddyville just turned the ball over. So North Mahaska on the attack again. There's Lake to Style. So 24-8, 30 seconds into the second half. North Mahaska, bit of a press. Harder down, ball back out to, there's Jolyn Fogel. She pulls down the rebound of Lubbrick's short shot. Here comes Lake. Lake to Linder. Linder to Falb. Falbs rolls off to the right side, pulled down by Laney Birch. Rockets are back on the attack. Come across the mid-court line. Over to Kinsey Lobrecht. Tegan Harder. And it just rolls off, and Nat Linder with another rebound. Oh, Style had flipped it out to Falb. Falb threw it back to her, but she had turned away. So turnover for North Mahaska. North Mahaska averages, I believe it's 13 turnovers a game. They're at 9 at the moment. Carly Lake with a steal. Gets it down to Linder deep. She gets the basket. And foul. Lacey Taylor with the foul for Eddyville. And Linder hits another. She's 4 of 5 at the free throw line tonight. 27-8 North Mahaska. Linder tried to jump up in the air and swat away a ball, but couldn't get it. Addison Falb of North Mahaska and Kinsey Lobrecht kind of battling for a ball over there on the front of the Eddyville bench. Eddyville with the basketball. Lacey Taylor comes across the top of the key, gives it off to Laney Birch. Birch down to Harder. Harder trying to, and we got a shot clock violation on the Rockets.
I don't think anybody was aware of what the shot clock was at.
Lake into Style. Style pulls it across midcourt. Gets it to Jolyn Fogel in the high post. She's wanting to get it down to Linder, but it's knocked away. Laney Batterson doing a nice job in there defending. Defending Linder. Foul called on Fogel. She tried to get to the ball and came across the arm of the Eddyville defender. Kinsey Lobrecht off to Lacey Taylor. Taylor, she whips it out to Laney Birch for a three-pointer. 27-11.
Finally get back in the scoreboard there.
Yes. Lake and Lobrecht are having quite the little battle out here. Style to Falb. Falb down to the corner. Lake drives, rolls off the top, bouncing around. Jolyn Fogel secures it. Back out to Style. 26 on the shot clock. There's Linder. Again rolls off. Batterson in there defending. Birch with the rebound. So now the Rockets are on the attack. Birch with a long shot. Comes off to Style. Style brings it down the court. She gets it into Lake on the low right. Foul called on Kinsey Lobrecht. So Lake will go to the line for 2 shots. Her first trip to the line.
Lake at the line. Lily Carlson in for the Rockets.
Lily Carlson comes back into the Rocket lineup. And Olivia Ridgway into the North Mahaska lineup. Lake's an 80% free throw shooter. That one rolls off, but Linder's there for the rebound, but she can't get it to fall. Fogel up once. Tegan Harder and Laney Patterson doing a really great job down there underneath. There, Lake with a block. So now the Warhawks are back on the attack. Ridgway got the basketball, but it got taken away. Lobrecht's shot comes up short. Fogel on the rebound. As the Warhawks come across. Lobrecht there to tip it away. Lily Carlson back over to Lobrecht. Lobrecht to way off the mark by Birch. Rebound Linder. Here comes Style to Lake. Lake dribbling around the right side. Loses it. Gets control again. Gets it out to Style. Style driving. Tries to get it back inside. And there's Laney Birch. Harder put up a shot. Batterson put up a shot. Both of them come off. Ridgway with the basketball. Officials said she turned the ball over.
In for the Rockets.
Timeout called, I believe. Full timeout called by North Mahaska.
And we'll hear from some of our sponsors.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years. Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier. Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
And we're back at the Casey Center, 2:21 to go in the third quarter. Oski Dental sponsoring our third quarter. R.D. Keep has to call the game.
Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont with the ball coming out of that timeout. Kirby gets it to Birch. Stiles steals it away. She gets it to Lake in the middle, and Lake finishes it.
Lake with the basket for the Warhawks.
17 points for Lake tonight. Lily Carlson, another steal by Stile. She takes it in for her second basket of the night. Birch looking to fire it to the right side. Emily Kirby Olivia Ridgway with the steal. She comes across the top, gets it off to Lake. Brooklyn Medlin there.
Foul's called on number 14, Birch.
So Brooklyn will go to the line.
Mila at the line.
I believe those are their first two free throws that she's had for the season, so she's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Full timeout called by the Rockets.
And we'll get to some more of our sponsors.
Here at Helmuth Ford, customers are not just a number, they are family, and we will treat you like family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
We look forward to seeing you soon at Helmuth Ford in Sigourney.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Hey, we thank all of our sponsors on board for North Mahaska basketball playing EBF tonight at the Casey Center in Des Moines. North Mahaska with a comfortable lead. Minute 17 to go in this third quarter, sponsored by Oski Dental. RD.
Emily Kirby triggers it into Birch. Birch tosses it around to Lindsay Akers. Back into Birch. Birch back out. Akers. Carlson Carlson took a shot from the low block, was fouled by Jolyn Fogel. So Carlson will be going to the line. She missed her first one trip. That one rolled off. Brooke and Medlin being warned, I think, by the official that she was close to jumping. And she sinks it. 1:03 to play here in the third. 34-12, North Mahaska. Style getting a double team. Fogel able to get it over. Lake wings it up. Brought down by Carlson. Carlson thought she was going to drive, but thought better of it. Back out to Akers. Akers into Carlson.
Jump ball.
Tie up. Looks like possession to North Mahaska on the alternating possession. 32 seconds left to play in the quarter. Fogel gets it from Lake. Fogel to Style. Style comes back up to the top. 18 seconds to play. She dribbles around to the right side, gets it to Lake. Lake looking at the baseline. She gets it over to Ridgway. Ridgway tried to get it up. Didn't go. Rebounded by Harder. And that's the end of the third quarter. North Mahaska 34. Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont 12.
Make some noise if you want a free t-shirt.
The staff members at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. A ceremony can be anything you wish it to be, simple or elaborate, traditional or unique. No matter how it's tailored, such a ceremony is an important step in recovering from loss. Let the staff at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa, help you in your time of need.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon, and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and we play all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com. Download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio. Online radio for Southeast Iowa.
We're back at the Casey's Center in Des Moines for Southeast Iowa basketball. We got North Mahaska and EBF girls. Fourth quarter sponsored by First State Bank in New Sharon. And we thank all of our sponsors for being on board with our broadcast. R.D. Keep has the call of the game.
Here we go to start the fourth quarter. The Rockets with the basketball. Immediately a steal. Lake with another basket. There's another steal, and Lake's down underneath. That one falls off, but Laney Birch there to grab the rebound. Over to Akers. Akers spins it around. Back out to Akers, up top. Tipped away. Here comes Lake again. Got kind of a 2-on-1 break, and it rolls off, but Linder's there to get the rebound. Foul on the play.
Foul is called on number 4, Kirby.
Emily Kirby with the foul for the Rockets. Linder at the line.
Linder at the line.
37-12, North Mahaska. Linder with her second free throw. It rolls off. Rebound by Lily Carlson. Gets it to Birch, to Lawbrick. Akers. Now back over to in the middle to Harder. They're just kind of doing a three. There we go. Akers with the shot. Linder with the rebound. Got her about 13 rebounds tonight, unofficially. And Lake took a step before she coming back into the Rocket lineup. Number 5, Kinsey Labrecht. Laney Batterson. There was a third one came in, but I'm not sure who it was. Might have been Lacey Taylor. So anyway, Rockets on the attack. Kinsey Labrecht with about an 8-foot jumper. North Mahaska brings the ball across the timeline. Coach Moore yelling out some instructions. They're just kind of working the ball around. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Lake comes across the top. She takes a shot. Linder there with the rebound. She can't get it to go. So got a Linder with a rebound, and then Ridgway. Laney Batterson on the foul.
Ridgway at the line.
Ridgway's first shot rolls off. As does the second. Lacey Taylor. Kirby with the shot, but Linder there to rebound. Allie Style brings the cross. Basket by Mallory Anderson. That's her first basket. 39-14 North Mahaska. Kinsey Labrecht tried to get it inside to Lacey Taylor, but went off of Taylor's hand.
Bailey Banstra checking in for the Warhawks.
Number 34, Bailey Banstra into the North Mahaska lineup as Lake takes a seat. Steve Style.
I wonder if some of these starters are going to just start going to the bench for the rest of the
night. Yeah, I
night.
think you're right. Linder on the drive.
Foul called on number 14, Birch.
Laney Birch with the foul for the Rockets. Linder again at the free throw line.
Linder at the line.
She certainly had a better night at the line than she had from the field.
Yeah. Have you noticed Nat Linder's shoe-sock combination tonight, RD?
No, I haven't.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I see that. A little different.
Nat has almost brownish, tannish type shoes and some blue crazy socks. We're too far away to really, I can't tell what the socks are all about. But
now we got orange shoes, pink and white shoes, multicolor orange, white, and yellow shoes.
Yeah.
There's Labrecht's shot. Comes off. Mallory Anderson with the rebound. Ridgway drives, can't finish the shot. Laney Birch, she wings it down. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Laney Batterson had it measured, but she took a step. Linder shoots it into Bailey. Bailey Banster brings it across the timeline. She's looking. Anderson comes out, or Addison Falb comes out to get it. Back to Banstra. Banstra to Falb. Falb goes around the screen of Linder. Linder can't handle it. The ball, and
Taylor to Lobbrick for the Rockets.
Kinsey gets the basket to assist to Lacey Taylor. Banstra dribbling, 3:28 to play.
Looks like some more of the Warhawks are going to be making their way into the game.
Bad pass by Falb. Stolen by the Rockets. I'm kind of far away to see numbers here, so I'm going to have to.
52 and 32 coming into the game for the
All
Warhawks.
right. Sophomore Jayla Perez and freshman Jade DeBoof into the North Mahaska lineup. Banstra kind of being the floor general there. Falb's shot comes off. And Jayla Perez just got her basket, first basket of the night, and she was fouled.
Good to see some of these fresh faces on the court. You know, you get an experience like this to play in a big arena like this, so good that everybody gets to see some playing time.
Absolutely. You know, it's and Perez hits. She's got 3 points here in just a few seconds, so Tegan Harder with the rebound. Rockets are trying to work that outside. Banged it off the backboard was Lily Carlson. Bailey Banster comes down the court with it. Brings it off to the right side to DeBoof. DeBoof looks inside to Anderson. It gets knocked away, or Perez, I mean. But Bailey Banster there to tip it away from Lobrecht. Into the North Mahaska lineup, number 12, Adeline Jedlicka. And also Isabella Patterson.
So here with 2:12 to go in the game, RD, I think it's safe to say that we can pick who the Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell State Farm Insurance player of the game is. I think all the regulars are going to be sitting the rest of the game out. So who are you going to go with on that?
Boy, I
think there's two tough choices here.
It is. You know, Linder had a lot of rebounds, but Lake came out quick. 15. I have her for 16 points unofficially, but she had those steals in the first half.
54 with the bucket there.
So Isabella Patterson with a basket for North Mahaska, 46-16.
Carlson with the basket.
So we're kind of all sorts of
You got a whole change there for EBF.
New. Yeah. Andrea Jensko into the lineup for the Rockets. Patterson couldn't get that one to go. North Mahaska inside a minute to play. Steal by the Rockets. Lainey Birch.
Birch to Taylor.
Lacey Taylor with a basket for Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont. We are on our last shot clock here.
Did you make your decision on player?
Gosh.
Were you trying to avoid that?
Well, I think I probably have to go with Carly Lake. Those 15 points in the first half put North Mahaska ahead, and so I think our player of the game will be Carly Lake.
Okay.
Tipped away, 2.5 seconds. North Mahaska basketball, so they'll just inbound it, and I'm not anticipating they're going to try to shoot. Oh, it gets stolen by Laney Birch, and that's the end of the ball game. North Mahaska 46, Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont 22. North Mahaska improves to 5-3, and EBF drops to 3-7. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my son Ryan. I know he's listening, and he was going to try to come up tonight, but it was just going to be a little too late for him to be out and around. So, hello Ryan. I hope you got a chance to hear the ball game.
I don't blame you, Ryan. It's going to be too late for me when I get home. All right, so we're in between games now. The North Mahaska Warhawk girls are going to take a bow here to folks in attendance.
Yeah, they always do that. They go and thank their supporters for being here and supporting them, and particularly making the 60-mile drive up here.
Yeah. So we've got, I believe, about 15 minutes is what we generally have in between games here. So we'll hear from a bunch of our sponsors, and we'll have a little bit of a break here, but we'll be back here in approximately 15 minutes. When you include starting lineups and stuff, we'll probably tip off around 7:30. So tune back in for more North Mahaska EBF basketball coming up shortly. Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years. Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier. Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
Here at Helmuth Ford, customers are not just a number, they are family, and we will treat you like family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
We look forward to seeing you soon at Helmuth Ford in Sigourney.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
The staff members at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. A ceremony can be anything you wish it to be, simple or elaborate, traditional or unique. No matter how it's tailored, such a ceremony is an important step in recovering from loss. Let the staff at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa help you in your time of need.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and we play all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com. Download the app with Apple and Android devices or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio. Online radio for Southeast Iowa.
We look forward to seeing you soon at Helmuth Ford in Sigourney.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has programs like Living the Country Life, Successful Farming, and the National Day Spotlight, along with Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and more. Plus, weekend programming like Midwest Country Music Originals, Country Legends Jukebox with Jay Dean, and Les Butler and Friends Bluegrass Gospel Hour. All of this plus all your country music favorites like Garth, Reva, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com, download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
All right, we're coming back to the Casey's Center in Des Moines on a Monday evening for more basketball for North Mahaska and EBF. Of course, if you were watching earlier, you saw the North Mahaska girls handle the EBF girls. I believe it was 46-22, if I remember right. Carly Lake, our Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell, State Farm Insurance player of the game in that game. We got the boys' game coming up here, starting lineups here in about 30 seconds. Artie Keep with the call of the action. And Artie, your thoughts heading into this boys' game?
Well, this should be a pretty good contest between Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, and North Mahaska. The Rockets are coached by second-year head coach Jason Leffler, but he's been around that program about 10 years, so they've got a lot of talent. North Mahaska's coached by Kevin Kelderman, assisted by Mike Huffman. Two of them have worked together several years as well. So taking a look at your starting lineups for North Mahaska, they're the visitors on the scoreboard. Number 4 is senior Charlie Gumat. Number 10, senior Jackson Vanderveer.
Number 4, Charlie Dumont.
I was looking to see.
Number 10, Jackson Vanderveer. Number 12, Travis Castaneda.
Yeah, number 12, Travis Castaneda getting the start tonight. 40, Dane Van Mersbergen. And number 50, Trent DeBrine. For the Eddyville Rockets,
Number 0 is a junior, Taryn Bechtel.
Taryn Bechtel. He's a junior.
Number 2, a junior, Corbin Kirkpatrick.
Junior number 2, Corbin Kirkpatrick.
Number 3, a junior, Emmett Houlihan.
Emmett Houlihan, junior. They're one they're going to really rely on.
A senior, Gavin Spar.
Number 23, Gavin Spar. And number 24, Daniel Dix. The Rockets have kind of a three-pronged attack with Austin Langstrat, Emmett Houlihan, and Gavin Spar all averaging right at 10 points per ball game. The Rockets average 45 points per game, and North Mahaska 47.9. North Mahaska has a little bit of a rebounding edge on the averages, 32 rebounds versus 24, so pretty good ball game. North Mahaska is 2-5, 2-4 in the South Iowa Cedar League, and the Rockets are 2-5, 2-3 in the South Central Conference. So we're set to tip it off. Emmett Houlihan and Trent DeBrine. The Rockets with the ball first. Corbin Kirkpatrick, they get the ball out. Number 24, Daniel Dix with a three-pointer right away. Dane Van Mersbergen goes into DeBrine, but he can't get it to fall. Spar with that rebound. And Spar picks up the basket. Turnover by the Warhawks. Daniel Dix gets it to Kirkpatrick. They got it inside. Houlihan got the rebound, but couldn't get it to fall the second time. DeBrine comes down with it. Warhawks on the attack. Van Mersbergen misses. Castaneda got the rebound. .21 seconds on the shot clock. Vanderveer to trigger the ball in. Gets it to DeBrine right underneath. He can't get it to fall. He gets the rebound, gets it back out. Vanderveer on the drive to the left side. And he traveled. So 6:32 play in the first quarter. Eddyville 5, North Mahaska 0. Here come the Rockets across the timeline with Kirkpatrick. Long three-pointer by Dix. Rolls off. Vanderveer with the rebound. Vanderveer back on top of the key, makes a drive, hits from 6 foot, doesn't go. DeBrine and Houlihan battled for it, but Houlihan got the rebound. Charlie Gumot whistled for the foul for North Mahaska. Kirkpatrick back. He takes it out to Dix. Back over to Bechtel. The Rockets just working it around that perimeter, looking for a chance. There's got it into Dix, and Dix drops it in. There's Van Mersbergen. Can't get it to fall in. Houlihan with his third rebound on the night. Steal by Van Mersbergen. Travis Castaneda with an offensive rebound. Dane Van Mersbergen picked up a three-pointer for the Warhawks, got them on the scoreboard. Corbin Kirkpatrick with a three-pointer. Both these teams are going to be shooting the ball. Bad pass by Castaneda, stolen, and the Rockets. Three turnovers by the Warhawks here in the first 4 minutes. Vanderveer over to Castaneda. He drives, puts it up, but doesn't go, but he does get the foul. So he'll go to the line.
Foul's called on number 24, Dix.
Daniel Dix of Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont with the foul. Castaneda is a 33% free throw shooter. He's coming into this when he was 1 of 3.
In for the Rockets.
Caleb Hull into the North Mahaska lineup, replacing DeBrine. Kirkpatrick, Oh, Taryn Bechtel looked like he had that measured, and it didn't go whole there for the rebound. Van Mersbergen makes a drive. He's fouled.
Foul is called on number 21, Fisher.
Number 21, Carter Fisher, would come into the lineup for the Rockets with the foul. Van Mersbergen at the line. And it rolls in. Number 30, Dawson Gumont, freshman, into the North Mahaska lineup, replacing Charlie Gumont. Lane violation. Canceled that one out, so it's 12-5 Rockets. Thought I heard a lane violation. Guess not. So it's 12-6 Rockets. Corbin Kirkpatrick bringing the ball up. Vanderveer out there on top. Gavin Spar. Dane Van Mersbergen tried to get the steal and picked up the foul instead. Resets the shot clock to 35. Carter Fisher triggers it into Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick brings it down. Right side over to Holohan. Holohan takes it off the rim, but rebounded by Kirkpatrick. And Castaneda is able to track it down. Here comes Vanderveer. Joseph Dix out there on him. Oh, Caleb Hull came down with it but couldn't hold it, and it goes out of bounds. Ball over to the Rockets. Holohan to Kirkpatrick. Back to Holohan. Holohan over to the left, top left. Carter Fisher. We're trying to figure out who it was out on. So North Mahaska Taryn Bechtel back into the Rocket lineup. Van Mersbergen, full court press by the Rockets. Caleb Hull brings it across the timeline, gets it to Van Mersbergen for a three. Comes off, rebound, Bechtel. The Rockets get it down court to Fisher. Fisher back to Kirkpatrick, back to Fisher, to Bechtel. Bechtel to the right side. Corbin Kirkpatrick looking for somebody. 16 seconds to shoot. Nice ball movement by the Rockets here. 3-point basket by Carter Fisher. 15-6. Favor of the Rockets. Dawson Gumont was. Looks like we got a foul on the floor.
Foul called on number 5.
Joseph Dix, Rocket sophomore, with the foul.
Antonio Pierce in for the Rockets.
Trent DeBrine back into the lineup, replacing Dane Van Mersbergen. And we've got Zach Vieseth into the lineup, replacing Castaneda. Vanderveer with the basketball over to Hull. Hull to Vieseth. Vieseth looking. Trent DeBruyne was out top. Vanderveer at the free throw line. He puts it up. Miss. Rebound. Two offensive rebounds. But Vanderveer could not get it to fall. I think they're going to say that Trent DeBruyne bumped him. Carter Fisher. Excuse me, that was on Dawson Gumont, not DeBruyne. Rockets triggered in. Out to Bechtel. Bechtel to Antonio Pierce. Caleb Hall with the rebound. Veseth puts it up. It rolls off. Trent DeBruyne there to put it back in.
DeBruyne with the basket for the Warhawks.
15-8 as we are in the final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Rockets with the basketball. Taryn Bechtel.
Fouls called on number 1, Vaseth.
Zach Vaseth with the foul. Looks like Dane Van Mersbergen's checking back in.
Van Mersbergen checking in for the Warhawks.
Replacing Caleb Hall. Rockets have 29 seconds to score here. Daniel Dix with the basketball. Antonio Pierce with the basket for the Rockets. About an 8-footer. And he picks up Pierce picks up a foul coming down the court. 13.7 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. 17-8, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont. Vaseth with the basketball. Over to the right side to Vanderveer. Tried to get it to DeBruyne, and it kind of a long shot, and that's the end of the first quarter. Eddyville, Blakesburg 17, North Mahaska 8.
And we'll go ahead and hear from a couple of our sponsors. Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
And thanks to our sponsors, including Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell at State Farm, as well as Proline Building Company. We're heading into the second quarter, which is sponsored by Skunk River Radio. EBF boys with the lead 17-8. RD.
North Mahaska with the basketball to start. Van Mersbergen into Vaseth. Vaseth to Vanderveer. Vanderveer out there, and they get a held ball. So possession goes to Eddyville. They actually have the possession arrow messed up at the moment. It is correct. It is the Eddyville ball. And there's a three-point attempt by Pierce. North Mahaska with the rebound. Veseth, or no, that's Charlie Gumont working around the right side to Van Mersbergen. Trent DeBruyne, and he can't get it to roll in. Taryn Bechtel there to clean it up. Veseth went after Holohan, and Holohan went over the top of him and hit a three. Another turnover by the Warhawks. Here come the Rockets. Daniel Dix drives down the lane and he's fouled. He'll be going to the line for two. 20-8. Charlie Gumot, I believe that's his second foul, if I'm not mistaken. First free throw, Dix is good. Kirkpatrick and Spar back into the Eddyville lineup as Dix gets ready for his second free throw. And he sinks it. 22-8. 8 points is what the Eddyville girls scored in the first quarter and then didn't score anything in the second. So kind of just the opposite of what we had for the girls game here in the boys game. That Eddyville defense is really tough. Trent DeBrine tried to get the rebound and just couldn't hang on to it. Here come the Rockets. Kirkpatrick around the right side. Kanan Pruitt into the ball game. Veseth got the steal. Passes it off to Vanderveer.
Vanderveer with the basket.
So nice transition basket. Veseth realized Vanderveer tipped it away. Van Bursbergen had it. Then Eddyville touched it as it went out of bounds. Caleb Hall and Travis Castaneda into the Warhawk lineup. Vanderveer gets it to Van Bursbergen right underneath. Off the inbounds pass. 22-12. 4-0 run for the Warhawks. Spar had the shot in the middle. It got knocked away, and then North Mahaska knocked it out of bounds, so the Rockets will have a fresh 35. Kirkpatrick gets it in. He's got it in the corner. Rolls off. Rolled off, but Pruitt got the rebound but couldn't get it back in. North Mahaska, really nice defense by this Rocket team. You know, they're good man-to-man. Looks like we got a foul against.
Foul is called on number 23, Spar.
Gavin Spar.
30-second timeout, Warhawks.
And North Mahaska calls a 30-second timeout with 5:09 to play in the half.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. And appreciate Oski Dental. They're always on board for just about everything we do here on Steve Shetler Media. We're doing North Mahaska EBF basketball at the Casey Center tonight. And just a quick reminder, we will turn back around tomorrow and have more North Mahaska basketball from New Sharon taking on Belle Plaine. So tune in tomorrow night for more North Mahaska basketball. RD.
North Mahaska with the ball coming out of the timeout. Vanderveer, I thought maybe Castaneda was going to take the long, but he decides to drive the baseline. And looks like Gavin Spar took a spill. He's up. Don't know whether he just slipped or exactly what happened, but he's up and going. Here come the Rockets across the timeline. Holohan off to Kirkpatrick. Knocked away by Hull. Vanderveer on, couldn't get it to fall. Pruitt there for the rebound. Another block by Hull. That's two straight blocks, but they kind of a sloppy bit of play here at the moment.
Back and forth.
Van Mersbergen to Charlie Gumot. Castaneda, he takes it down the middle. He's stopped there by Taryn Bechtel. And that Bechtel picked up the foul. So Castaneda will be at the line shooting. He's 1-1 for the night. That one didn't catch anything.
Again, we mentioned it during the girls' game. You get into an arena this size, just the vastness of the arena, it really messes with your shot.
Yeah. I think that neither one of these teams have had teams up here recently, so Castaneda is 2 for 4 at the free throw line tonight. Kanan Pruitt gets the ball off to Dix. Rockets doing a nice job moving it around the perimeter. Gets it down into Gavin Spar for a basket. 24-15. 3:30 to play here in the first half. Castaneda out to Hull. Long three-pointer, and
Hall with the basket for the Warhawks.
24-18 cuts the lead to 6. Logan Baldock out there. Pruitt. Pruitt made a drive. Caleb Hall with the foul. New 35-second shot clock. Rockets are ready to trigger it in. Carter Fisher with the ball at the baseline. Whips it out to the top. Comes off the bracket. Castaneda, he drives down. Oh, he rolled in and out. They're saying the ball went off of Charlie Gumot. Him and Gavin Spar were battling for it. Fisher into Kirkpatrick. Logan Baldock out on top with him. Looks like North Mahaska kind of in a 1-2-2 zone. A bit. Kind of a matchup. Kirkpatrick. Charlie Gumot there to kind of disrupt things. Caleb Hall with another rebound. Charlie Gumot with the ball. He drew a quick double team. Van Mersbergen, he's out on top of the key, looking for somebody. Throws it to Baldock on the right side. He dribbles down. 9 seconds on the shot clock. And Van Mersbergen had to try to save it. Whipped it back into Dix was there to take it. It's a missed opportunity for the Warhawks. Castanado with another rebound. Oh, he slipped. And they're saying that he traveled when he slipped. Jackson Vanderveer, Dawson Gumat, and Trenton DeBryan back into the North Mahaska lineup. Fisher and Kirkpatrick bringing the ball up for the Rockets. 1:26 to play in the half. Kirkpatrick to Dix. Dix gets it inside to Fisher. And we got a foul. Jackson Vanderveer with a foul for North Mahaska. We will have a performance of the North Mahaska State dance team will perform. Here come the Rockets. Moving around the perimeter. Gavin Spar, he made a move, but officials say he traveled.
I will give everybody the heads up for that halftime performance. I will not be airing the music. You'll just have to watch it without the music. Otherwise, I get in trouble with copyright issues.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Castaneda, but we just won't hear the music.
Castaneda put the ball down the sideline to Trent DeBryan, but he apparently had a toe on the side. Him and Holohan bringing the ball up for the Rockets. Kirkpatrick on the bench for the moment. Braden Fincher to Taryn Bechtel, and DeBryan with a rebound. Vanderveer right down through, and so DeBryan was able to get the offensive rebound. There's a steal by Zach Veseth. He goes in. And we have a 24-22 ball game. 15 seconds to play. North Mahaska really made a comeback this quarter. Inside to Bechtel. Bechtel back out to Spar. Spar with a three-pointer. And at halftime, it's the Eddyville-Blakesburg Rockets 26, North Mahaska 22.
And we'll go ahead and hear from a few of our sponsors. We'll come back, and again, we'll show that dance routine, but with copyright issues, we won't be having the music playing along with it. So we'll come back here shortly.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years. Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier. Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint.
Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
The staff members at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. A ceremony can be anything you wish it to be, simple or elaborate, traditional or unique. No matter how it's tailored, such a ceremony is an important step in recovering from loss. Let the staff at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa help you in your time of need.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has programs like Living the Country Life, Successful Farming, and the National Day Spotlight, along with Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and more. Plus, weekend programming like Midwest Country Music Originals, Country Legends Jukebox with Jay Dean, and Les Butler and Friends Bluegrass Gospel Hour. All of this plus all your country music favorites like Garth, Reva, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com, download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
And we're coming back live to the Casey's Center in Des Moines. We're at halftime, under a minute to go before we get back into the action, as EBF has the lead, 27-22. We do thank all of our North Mahaska sponsors, and that includes Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell at State Farm Insurance, Proline Building Company, First State Bank, Oski Dental, Skunk River Radio, Shetler Insurance Services, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, and Lake Painting. And coming up, our third quarter will be sponsored by Oski Dental. But Artie, looking at that first half, it was looking, a couple minutes into this second quarter, looked like EBF was going to start to pull away and make this thing kind of a blowout early on, but North Mahaska stuck in there. I thought I saw some great energy out of Van Mersbergen and out of Visith. That kind of kept North Mahaska, the Warhawks, around, and now we got a game. Whoop, let me turn your microphone on. That might be handy.
It was really, at one point it was 22-8, and then North Mahaska went on a 14-5 run. They get the ball to start the second half here. Van Mersbergen into Trent DeBryan at the high post. He moves over to the left side, gets it off to Charlie Gumont in the corner. He gets it into DeBryan, and Jackson Vanderveer opens up with a three. Cuts the Eddyville lead to 2. That was dangerously close to over and back as Kirkpatrick was threading that center court. Nice shot by Daniel Dix.
Foul called on number 50, DeBryan.
DeBryan with the foul.
Also wanted to mention that Fremont Funeral Chapel is one of our sponsors tonight. They jumped on board in support of EBF.
And Dix rolls in the free throw. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Kind of a loose ball. Castaneda, he drives. Oh, he's met there by Bechtel, but he was still able to. DeBryan there to put it back in. Missed by the Rockets. Van Mersbergen with the rebound. Vanderveer being guarded by Daniel Dix. Castaneda. I think they're going to call a foul on number 23, Gavin Spar of Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont. Vanderveer into Castaneda. He makes a drive, puts it high off the backboard. Jackson Vanderveer again. And I think that's the third foul on Trent DeBryan.
Foul is called on number 50, DeBryan.
30-27. Just under 6.5 to play here in the third quarter. Dane Van Mersbergen with the steal. He takes it down. He had stole it from Emmett Holohan, who managed to get back there. Committed the foul, kept Van Mersbergen from getting the basket, but he will go to the line for a pair of free throws. And he gets the first one.
Van Mersbergen at the line. Austin Langstrat in for the Rockets.
Number 1, Austin Langstrat, back into the Rocket lineup. Kind of bounced around up there, but didn't go in for Van Mersbergen. 30-28, the Rockets still on top. Nice feed to Austin Langstrat, and he puts it in. 32-28. Here comes Van Mersbergen. Bounces it to De Bruyne. He whips it back out to the top to Vanderveer. Vanderveer to Van Mersbergen on the left wing. Backs it out. Uses the screen of Van Mersbergen to Vanderveer. Rebound, Emmett Houlihan. And the Rockets are on the attack again. Houlihan goes down in the middle. Austin Langstrat. Rebound to Gavin Spar.
In for the Rockets.
Turnover by the Rockets. Eddyville going man-to-man. Had pretty good luck with that defense against the Warhawks. De Bruyne at the high post moves it over to Van Mersbergen, who spots up for a three. Goes off, but there's Castaneda. And he tried to get it into De Bruyne and turned it over. But Austin Langstrat took a step on the other end. So North Mahaska will trigger it in. Kind of a missed defensive assignment. Coach Leffler was trying to get somebody down to cover Van Mersbergen. Looks like an offensive foul on.
Hold on number 40, Van Mersbergen.
I have that as the 11th turnover for North Mahaska. Joseph Dix returns to the lineup, replacing Spar. Austin Langstrat brings the ball across. Gets it to Houlihan. Houlihan, he deals off. Shot by Langstrat comes off short. Charlie Gumont there to bring it. Good defense by the Rockets. Oh, Van Mersbergen grabbed it and then whipped it around his back to Gumont. And then Vanderveer. And full timeout called by Kevin Kelderman of North Mahaska. 32-30, 4 minutes to play in the third.
Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
Bringing it back live to the Casey Center in Des Moines for North Mahaska EBF basketball. We're in the boys' game, third quarter, 4 minutes to go. Hardy Keep has the call of the game.
Yeah, after that wild first 6 minutes, it's kind of tightened up into a 2-point ball game. Rockets are in control. They just turned the ball over. Here comes Zach Viseth to Dane Van Mersbergen. He's out on the right wing, off to Dawson Gumont. He spins, gives it off to Caleb Hall, I believe. There was a bump by Gavin Spar. New 35-second clock for the Warhawks. Vanderveer gets it underneath to Van Mersbergen. Gets it in there. And that ties the game at 32. Langstrat.
Of course, here in the fourth quarter, we'll pick our Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell State Farm Insurance Player of the Game. Van Mersbergen, I think, would be in the run-in there.
Mm-hmm. Dawson Guma with the basket for North Mahaska, gives them the lead for the first time. Rockets move it around the perimeter. Spar looked like he was going to take it. Van Mersbergen doesn't draw any net at all, so Van Mersbergen, Vanderveer back to Van Mersbergen to Vieseth. Vieseth, notably the shortest one on the court. Ball's loose. Picked up by Dalton Brinegar, and Jackson Vanderveer had to just kind of swat away and ended up getting the foul. Brinegar will be at the line shooting two. That one glazes off the front of the rim. Taryn Bechtel back into the Rocket lineup. Brinegar missed them both. DeBrine with another rebound. Van Mersbergen working that perimeter. Rebound by Brinegar. Caleb Hull came up short on the Vanderveer on the steal. Believe that he got fouled in there.
Foul. Number 1, Langstrat.
Austin Langstrat with the foul. Daniel Dix back into the Rocket lineup. 1:35 here left in the third. 34-32 North Mahaska. There we go. Vieseth off to Vanderveer. Vanderveer challenges. Goes down the middle. Can't get it to go. Taryn Bechtel with the rebound. He gives it off to Langstrat. Langstrat drives it down. Passes it off to Holohan, and loose ball. Looks like foul on Dane Van Mersbergen. Daniel Dix will be at the line. He's 3 for 3 at the line this evening. Make that 4-4. Trent DeBrine back in, replacing Van Mersbergen. And Dix with his second shot here. Tickles the net. Ties the game at 34 with a minute to play here in the third quarter. Vieseth gets it across the timeline. He's being challenged by Kirkpatrick. Gumont there. He gets it to Jackson Vanderveer with a basket and I believe a foul. Foul was whistled on number 24, Daniel Dix, the one who just hit 2 shots down theirs. And Vanderveer with the free throw. 37-34 North Mahaska. Vanderveer out of the lineup. Logan Baldock in. 37-34. 40 seconds left to play. Ball goes off of Dix's foot. Warhawks on the attack. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Got 22 seconds. Hole off to Veseth. Veseth tries to get it into Dawson Gumont, and he can't control it. The Rockets will have 18 and a half seconds to see if they can close this three-point gap. 37-34 North Mahaska. Austin Langstrad brings it across the midcourt. Over to Kirkpatrick. Patrick in the corner. Tipped away. And we got a foul, I believe, on Logan Baldock. 4 seconds left to play. Emmett Holohan at the free throw line. He drops it in. Four seconds left as that one comes off. North Mahaska with the basketball, but they can't get a shot off.
End of the third period.
37-35 North Mahaska as we head to the final 8 minutes.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
All right, we're back at the Casey Center for the fourth quarter, sponsored by First State Bank. RD.
Holohan to Kirkpatrick, back to Holohan. Gets it out to Kilpatrick on the right side. And Bechtel gets it into Dix. It's tied 37-37. There goes Castaneda.
Oh.
They're going to call an offensive foul. Into the North Mahaska lineup. Number 10, Jackson Vanderveer. 40, Dane Van Bursbergen. The Rockets set to throw it in. Holohan into Kirkpatrick. Vanderveer there to meet him at half court. Holohan. Pass over to Daniel Dix, and it goes off his fingers. Castaneda to throw it into Vanderveer as they come across half court. They're doing a lot of moving around, trying to Castaneda open for a three, but not even close. Like we said earlier, that not having that wall behind you can really change your perspective when you go to shoot. Rockets to Kirkpatrick. Back out to Holohan. Holohan, nice ball movement by the Rockets, but it doesn't go. Trent DeBruyne gets it. Castaneda dribbles it, gets it Vanderveer at the top. There he goes again, and he rolled in and out. Punched away by Vanderveer. Just kind of a both these teams are playing some nice defense, knocking away the ball. Offensive foul away from the ball. I believe that was on Travis Castaneda. Turns the ball over to the Rockets. 6:02 to play, 37-37. Holohan gets the ball to Langstrat. Langstrat, they're looking to go back down deep, and again both teams are having trouble getting the ball to fall. They're getting good shots, but they're just not falling in for them. There goes Visa. He gets it to Vanderveer. Vanderveer with the basket. North Mahaska has regained the lead, 39-37. Nice ball movement by the Rockets. Basket by Spar. And got a timeout.
60-second timeout, Rockets. And we'll go ahead and hear from a couple of sponsors.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years. Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchir. Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
And we thank Lake Painting and all of our sponsors on board for North Mahaska Basketball on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube, Skunk River Radio, Facebook. It's a tight one in the fourth quarter. Artie.
Van Mersbergen to Vanderveer. Going to have to move the ball up, get it across the timeline. Not sure they were close.
Yeah.
Van Mersbergen fell to the ground and tried to hand it to Veseth, but Veseth was stepped on the end line. So 39-39, 5 minutes to play in the contest. Nice ball game between the Rockets and the Warhawks. Bechtel. Nice ball moving again. Rebound by Spar. I believe that foul is on Jackson Vanderveer. Spar will be at the line. I don't believe he has been to the free throw line yet this evening. He sinks the first one. And the second. Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont 41, North Mahaska 39. 4:40 to play here in the ball game. Here goes Vanderveer. He spots up for a three and rings it in. North Mahaska regains the lead. Langstrat to Houlihan. Langstrat again, back to Dix, back to Houlihan. And goes off of Houlihan's fingers right in front of Coach Leffler. Could tell he was not very happy. So here comes Vanderveer, being closely guarded by Daniel Dix. And again, the ball gets away from him. Another turnover for the Warhawks. Houlihan into Langstrat. Veseth about had the steal, but put the ball on the ground. A lot of acrobats going, bat tricks going on. Bechtel with the basket. 43-42. Got a temporary stoppage. I'm not sure.
Fouls called on number 3, Houlihan.
Oh. Foul called on Emmett Houlihan as the Warhawks were trying to get the ball in. Vanderveer, he dribbled down, pulled it back out. Puts up a shot. Bechtel with the rebound. Here comes Daniel Dix. Off to Langstrat. Back to Dix. Dix looked. Bechtel. Back to Dix. Dix from three. Vanderveer with the rebound. So we're just came under the 3-minute mark. 43-42 Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont. Van Mersbergen dribbling now at the right wing. It is number one against number one there. Like I said, Zach Veseth is just a little over 5 foot tall, I'm guessing.
He's a modern day Spud Webb.
Yes. Just can't jump as high.
Yeah. We got a timeout. Let's go ahead and get in one of our sponsors.
Hi, Clint. Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint.
Hey.
How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
And we appreciate Helmuth Ford and all of our sponsors on board for North Mahaska basketball against EBF tonight at the Casey Center in Des Moines. Fourth quarter sponsored by First State Bank.
Dawson Gumont into Vanderveer. Vanderveer just having a hard time against Dalton Brinegar.
Oh, dang.
And I think yep. Trent DeBrine had a nice move in there, but took a step. Another turnover for the Warhawks. Langstrat to Houlihan. Houlihan back to Langstrat to Houlihan. They like that right side. They're really working that right side really well. Now they come back around to the left side. Gavin Spar. And Austin Langstrat got caught in that corner. kind of caught in no man's land when you're out there because there's not much room between the sideline and the three-point arc. Here comes Zach Viseth, and he's fouled by Austin Langstrad again. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the game. 43-42, Eddyville-Blakesburg. Zach Viseth. Him and Langstrad are having quite the little battle. And I think they got him for a foul. Yes, they did. Langstrad with a foul. Corbin Kirkpatrick back into the Rocket lineup, replacing Langstrad. North Mahaska will trigger the ball out of bounds. There's DeBrine right underneath, and DeBrine with the basket. 44-43 North Mahaska now. There goes Spar. Gets it into Brenniger. And Brenniger's fouled. Shot doesn't fall. And I think that's on DeBrine. Brenniger missed the last two that he attempted. That one hit the back plate. Coach Kelderman, he's wanting his boys to make sure they get in there and rebound. And Brenniger sinks them. The last one, 44-44 with a minute and a half left. Obviously, it's anybody's ball game here. Whoever can execute here down the stretch. Vanderveer, kind of a Euro step, and gets it in there. Minute to play. 30-second timeout called by Coach Leffler.
And we'll go ahead and hear from Shetler Insurance Services.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shetler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shetler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Hey, we're coming back. 1:07 to go in the fourth quarter. North Mahaska 2-point lead. Artie Keep with the call of the game.
Here we go. Austin Langstrat. We're inside a minute. Off to Kirkpatrick. He's looking. One to kind of go left. They got it into Spar. DeBrine with the rebound. He gets it off to Dawson Gumont. And he's fouled by Spar before they got across half court. 42 seconds to play. Dawson Gumont will be at the line shooting.
Gumont at the line.
And he bounces it off the back of the rim. And he sinks that one. 47-44, 35 seconds to play. Holohan out to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick to Langstrat. Langstrat, Kirkpatrick, Langstrat up top. He makes a drive, comes up short. Rebounded by Viseth. At 13.7 seconds, Jackson Vanderveer is going to be going to the line for free throws. We'll be picking our State Farm Player of the Game here shortly. North Mahaska calls timeout.
And let's hear from a couple of sponsors. The staff members at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. A ceremony can be anything you wish it to be, simple or elaborate, traditional or unique. No matter how it's tailored, such a ceremony is an important step in recovering from loss. Let the staff at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa help you in your time of need.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon, and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and we play all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com. Download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
13.7 seconds to go, fourth quarter, brought to us by First State Bank. And R.D. Keep has the call these last few seconds.
Jackson Vanderveer. He can extend the lead here just a little bit, and he does. 49-44, two possession. 3-point basket. 3-point basket by Bechtel went off. Trent DeBrine came down with the rebound. Austin Langstrat called with a foul. So DeBrine will be down at the line.
6.5 seconds to go.
40% free throw shooter on the year.
Matthew Sizemore checking in for the Rockets.
DeBrine with his second. And it comes off. Rebound by Holohan. And Taryn Bechtel's shot comes up short. Your final, North Mahaska 49, Eddyville, Blakesburg Fremont 44.
All right.
Quite a ball game. You
Yeah.
know, it looked like Eddyville, Blakesburg Fremont was going to run away with it early on, but they were able to close the gap and able to pull away. I think we have to pick, I think, Jackson Vanderveer this evening.
Okay.
I had him with 5 2-point baskets, 2 threes, 3 for 3 at the foul line. He had some North Mahaska was fighting a little bit of foul trouble, but they're still able to come away with the victory 49-44, and then they'll get ready to face Belle Plaine at North Mahaska tomorrow evening.
And we'll have that game for you. We'll be back in the friendly confines of New Sharon for that next game. It'll be quite the change of pace. We go from the Casey Center to the gym in New Sharon. So again, North Mahaska boys and girls came out with the wins tonight here from the Casey Center in Des Moines. Again, Jackson Vanderveer, your Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell State Farm player of the game for the boys game. Well, for R.D. Keep, I'm Steve Shetler here on Steve Shetler Media. We'll see you back again tomorrow night for more North Mahaska basketball.